President Donald Trump says he believes doctors should start using an anti-malaria drug to combat the coronavirus. This comes as a new government report says hospitals are overwhelmed with patients and they're running out of supplies. Skylar Henry has that story.
Americans are preparing for what health officials say will be a particularly deadly week in the coronavirus pandemic.
The next week is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment. It's going to be our 9/11 moment. It's going to be the hardest moment for many Americans in their entire lives.
President Trump says he thinks doctors should use the drug hydroxychloroquine to treat patients who've tested positive.
You have to go through your medical people, get the approval, but I've seen things that I sort of like, so what do I know? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I have common sense.
But the doctors leading the coronavirus task force are advising people to slow down.
There have been cases that show there may be an effect, and there are others to show there's no effect. So I think in terms of science, I don't think we could definitively say it works.
A new report from the Department of Health and Human Services Inspector General says hospitals across the country face dire shortages of the medical equipment needed to combat the pandemic. The report says it's not just masks and ventilators that are in short supply, it's also thermometers, disinfectants, cleaning supplies, and toilet paper. The president says the government is sending gloves, gowns, and masks to hospitals.
Many more fully loaded cargo planes are right now on the way. 3 big ones landed today. And these supplies are being distributed directly to the hospitals and healthcare providers all across the nation.
But the report says many of the supplies already delivered were out of date or defective. And it adds hospitals reported that changing and sometimes inconsistent guidance from federal, state, and local authorities posed challenges and confused hospitals and the public. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.